Hello and welcome to Annie's Top 13 Social Media Tips, Part 1. Number 1, engaging on Instagram. We all know to get anywhere on Instagram, you need to be actively engaging. I often don't do this. I often dump and go. That's why I'm never going to be that successful on Instagram. You need to be engaging with your followers, with relevant accounts. You need to be joining in and doing it consistently. You will see a benefit from this. It might not be instant, but it does work, and all the social media gurus suggest it. This is also relevant for Facebook if you're joining in as your business page, and especially in relevant groups. Number 2, direct messaging. Have you been through your messages, any old inquiries, any old contacts? This is a great way to make sure you haven't forgotten about any leads, keep in touch with potential clients and customers or contacts. Remind people they were interested in you, and Meta likes it when you use direct messaging. Number 3, are you building relationships, or are you just constantly trying to sell to people? I love this one. Most people treat social media as their only sales channel. They only try and sell stuff, and they do not act in a kind of social way. You need to be giving, you need to be engaging, questioning, and all the other things I've talked about multiple times. If anybody's unclear what I mean with this, please ask me. Number 4, have you made a social media plan? Try not to just bung stuff on. Planning helps you to not overshare, not undershare, and stay consistent and create better content. Number 5, have you occasionally shared a well-performing post to your personal page? We all know it's against the rules to use your personal page primarily for business, but it's occasionally to do. It's fine to do it occasionally. And sometimes I think your friends do forget what you do, and often can be some of your biggest advocates. Number 6, have you tried posting less? Most businesses I know post far too much, killing brilliant content before it's had a chance to run its course. There does seem to be a slight exception with this, with Reels. You can post Reels and posts at the same time, and they will show both. But the algorithm is unlikely to show 2 posts at the same time to your followers. As always, if you are posting 4 times a day and getting great engagement, just ignore me. Everybody's socials always work differently, and you need to find out what works for you and your audience. Number 7, pinned posts and featured posts. Make sure your pinned posts and reels on Instagram are up to date. Posts saying who you are, what you do, maybe a recent promotion or news about your company. I would say try and change up maybe once a month. And on Facebook, you can pin posts to the featured section at the top of your page. A number of times I see old posts from like 2022 in this section, so have a look at that and keep that relevant and up to date. That's the end of part 1. Please come and join me for part 2.